Yeah, this is a winner for me. Hello, beautifuls. I am here a little late. This is me after me trying out all the makeup and stuff. This is me hours later. This is what my face looks like. I forgot to film an intro, so here I am filming an intro for you. We're going to be looking at the new Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics Holiday collection. I have everything in the collection except 2 items because they forgot to put those 2 items in my shipment, so I'm missing out on the face palette and I'm also missing out on the lip liners, but I have everything else, so we're going to review all of that. We're going to try everything on, do a full day's wear test and all that jazz. So if you're into seeing that, just keep watching. I love making beauty product review videos and I also love trying out new makeup like this stuff, so if you're also into that, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you find that you're enjoying this video, make sure to like it, and if you're ready for the holiday seasons, make sure to like this video. If you're happy that it's fall, make sure to like this video. If you're not happy that it's fall, make sure to like this video, and if you're not ready for the holidays, make sure to like this video. We're gonna start off with the oil primer, and this says prep, prime, and nourish skin for a radiant lit from within glow. You can wear it alone or under makeup for a natural dewy finish. My skin right now is normal, so I feel like this is a perfect time to test this product because it most likely won't make me too oily. It'll just simply make me look dewy. This is what the packaging looks like. I really like this. This is super cute. Probably one of the cutest primers that I own. And it's also, I feel like, a really good time to come out with a primer like this because a lot of people tend to get dry skin during the winter months, myself included. So let's go ahead and try this out. It really does just look like a very thin, like oil-based primer. And this is what the applicator looks like. I'm gonna drop like a little bit on my hands. Okay, that's like 4 drops. I personally don't smell too much of anything. It honestly just smells like an oil. Ooh, that already feels really nice on the skin. Obviously got some of that oiliness, but it's not like too sticky. It's not overbearing. It does feel like it has a little bit of like a slight, very slight tacky feel, which is a good thing because that means it's gonna help our makeup to attach nicely. I honestly feel like I would use this alone, which would also be really perfect for days when your skin is feeling really dry. Overall, my first impression is I really like this. I feel like I already see a little bit of a difference in my skin. It feels just like it looks more hydrated. It feels more hydrated, obviously. It really does look like there's a little bit of a glow and it just looks a little bit healthier. I'm gonna go ahead and put the remainder on my hands. This consistency feels really nice. Like it still has a little bit of that oily feel, but it's like not too greasy. It's really comfortable and it starts to just quickly fade into the skin, leaving it feeling more soft than oily and greasy. Now let's go ahead and apply our foundation and see what that looks like. I think I'm going to go with the Fenty foundation because my Fenty foundation is a soft matte, so we'll see if it helps it to look more like a dewy foundation. I honestly do feel like it is making the foundation feel a little bit more hydrated, and I also do feel like I see that lit from within glow, especially around this area. There is also the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, which I absolutely love, but even then, that one doesn't really have that nice of a feel to it. It does have this very strong tacky feel, so I don't feel like you could wear that alone. I definitely feel like you would have to apply foundation to that. So yeah, this kind of feels a little bit innovative. I'm not too familiar with primers that do this or even primers that are oils like this, so we'll see how it goes. So far, first impression, like I said, I'm really liking it. I'm really liking how my face looks like a little glowy, and how it feels hydrated. That's super cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Now we're gonna go in with, what is this called? A shimmer top coat. I have this in the shade Glassy. Ooh, this is a really nice packaging. Comes in this really nice frosted glass. Continues to have this luxurious look and feel to it. Lots of weight, and honestly, the packaging could not be any better. So I'm just gonna take my finger and dab it into there. It has this like creamy matte texture, and it almost looks like it's just a metallic eyeshadow. I'm gonna brush that over the eye. I actually think I like that look better if you just apply it in the center as opposed to all over, although both of them look really nice. I have quite a few things to say about this. First of all, I really like the texture. It's like soft, not too creamy, kind of cushiony. One of the cons is that the glitter can get a little messy. It can start to get outside of the eyes. I got a little bit right here. The glitters are so fine. They're not like, you know, your standard typical glitters. They are more like just little specks, and the texture is so thin. I feel like that makes it harder for me to remove the glitter off of my face. Luckily, I'm not bothered by having a little bit of glitter like underneath my eyes or anything like that. Especially when you're far away, you can hardly even tell that it's there. But if you are a person who just is like a perfectionist and doesn't want any excess glitter on their face or underneath their eye, then you might not like this product. I would definitely use this again. I want to play around with it more, and I think having other colors would be cool too, like especially like a bronzy color that you can use every single day. So I went ahead and I popped on some lashes. I put some brown eyeliner on. I also popped on some of Cosmetics serum blush to go along with that hydrated creamy look. I also applied a little bit more of the shimmer top coat. I also applied some on the inner corner of my eyes, and I applied some for a highlight. I can't say I'm a big fan of popping it on the brow bone. Actually, when I look in the camera, it kind of looks pretty nice, but I really do love it in the inner corners of my eyes, so I feel like I'm always going to use it in the inner corners of my eyes. Also, I went to the bathroom and I looked at it in the mirror, and I feel like I like it a whole lot more when I'm looking at it in the mirror. It just, I don't know, it has that like kind of wet look effect. Like, is it wet? Is it glitter? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with the oil primer again and use another one of Jaclyn's suggestions. I'm going to use this as like a highlight, and then I'm gonna apply it to the tops of my cheekbones. I like that. Very subtle, but again, really great if you have dry skin. I'm pretty sure you could do this with any oil, but overall, I am really liking this oil primer. Look at that. Yeah, this is a winner for me. Now we're moving on to the last three products. Two of them are the same, I just have two different shades. So I'm gonna start off with this one that apparently is like a mixture of a gloss and a liquid lipstick, and I have mine in the shade Gumdrop. That's what she looks like. Still carrying on with that nice luxe feel. It smells like a little tiny hint of sweetness. I love this. If you want it to look less glossy, you can kind of dab it in. Love this color. I know that it's clashing with my makeup, so disregard all of that. I really like this. I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get like all the shades. The color is perfect. I also love the brush. The brush makes it so that you can use it as like a lip liner. It's skinny, and it had the way that it's shaped, it's almost like it's a lip pencil, and you could really get in the lines. The texture is sticky, but it's not this like, I don't know how to explain this. It has like a little bit of a grip on it, so it's almost like it's sticky so that it can just stick to your lip. I don't like sticky stuff, but this one I don't mind. It just makes me feel like this is going to stay on my lips for a really long time. It's almost like underneath is just like it says, like it's like a liquid lipstick underneath, and then on top is a gloss. I think that's pretty innovative. I haven't seen a lot of lip products like that. I love this. By the way, if you hear any typing in the background, that's my boyfriend. So I'm going to start off with Flannel. It's very similar to the other one. I do really enjoy how these are skinny, and again, the tip right here is skinny, so you can really get in the lines. And again, we're continuing with that nice luxurious feeling It has a bit of weight to it. This looks like those lippies that I've had for a while and then the color starts to fade off. This one looks really pigmented. Whoa. So like with most of these liquid lipsticks, it will cling on to any dry patches, so you do want to make sure that you exfoliate beforehand. So immediately I'm noticing that this is a difficult product to work with. You are going to have to spend your time blending it in. This one, honestly, it feels like it's for professionals because you are going to have to spend a little bit more time with it. Probably will want to wear like a lip liner before applying this. I love the color. It feels very drying though. It's not very comfortable on the lips at all. So maybe I might consider applying like a little bit of a lip balm underneath it. But I do feel like these are lip products that are going to last a really long time. And if you're trying to get that like perfect liquid lipstick matte lip look, then these are definitely something you will want to pick up. The gloss and the liquid lipstick is hands down my favorite. It was really easy to use. Just one swipe, I was done. This one takes a little bit more time. So I can't say that I would repurchase these unless I had some type of purpose for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and try on Stocking. I feel like this is going to be a really good product for Halloween. Again, love the color. I'm sorry that it looks a little weird just because I have the other like remnants of the other liquid lipstick that I tried, but you can kind of get the color here. This is a beautiful color, like a deep maroon. But yeah, I love it. Like I said, doesn't feel the most comfortable, but I would definitely like wear this to like a party or like for pictures or something like that. Hello, I am back. So it's been about 5 to 6 hours now, and I wanted to share with you an update on how everything has been looking over these past few hours, and also just kind of recap all my thoughts on everything so far. So first of all, let's touch on the oil primer. I love it because I do not feel oily whatsoever, but there's still that hydration. It genuinely just does what it claims to do. It makes you look dewy, but it doesn't weigh you down. Even around my T-zone area, surprisingly, like it's not oily. It just has a little bit of that tacky, dewy feel. However, in terms of how it looks with my foundation, I wouldn't necessarily use this primer for taking pictures or even like going out to a long hour event, because it doesn't really give you that like flawless look. With the Fenty foundation, I can get my skin to look really flawless, really smooth, really bright, really soft with a lot of other powders and primers, like the Benefit primer, for example. It will make the foundation look so amazing. But because this is hydrating, I feel like maybe the foundation slips a little bit, so my complexion doesn't look like as flawless, I would say. It definitely doesn't have that soft factor. I personally do not mind it, but when it comes to taking pictures, I feel like you really want to get that, you know, flawless, even complexion. So in terms of complexion and making it completely flawless, I wouldn't use this oil primer. For me, this primer is going to be more of like my everyday primer. It's going to be the primer that I use when I'm just hanging out with the friends, when I'm not really, you know, crazy about taking a lot of pictures. Although it does still look good when you take pictures, I just feel like my complexion is not as even when I have this oil primer on compared to like a matte smoothing primer. Now moving on to the lipstick, as you could see, my lips are still intact. It's obviously not as vibrant and shiny as it was when I first applied it, but no issue whatsoever. It lasted me 5 hours, even with eating and drinking and just being 5 hours, it has lasted. This is probably one of my favorite lip products from 2021. I think this is the best lip product that I have tried in 2021. Still feels incredibly comfortable on the lips. It has that tacky feel, but my lips aren't like sticking together throughout the day. I don't even really notice that it's sticky unless I press my lips together like that. Then I kind of notice, oh, it's a little sticky. But other than that, I don't notice the sticky part whatsoever. I recommend this lip product to anyone and everyone. If you are just insanely, like, you have a huge hate for anything that's even a bit sticky, then I wouldn't recommend it for you. But for anyone else who's looking for a long-lasting lip color, a beautiful lip color, a lip product that's gonna make your lips look a little bit smoother and nicer looking, then I highly recommend this. And with that said, I hope that Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics comes out with more shades in these lipsticks, browns, plums, because I want one. I want another one, especially because it's only $18. This generally feels like it could be priced way higher than that. And then last thing I wanted to talk about, is this the last thing? Yeah, last thing is the eye look. My final opinion on this eyeshadow, even though I feel like earlier my review sounded kind of confusing, I love it. I love it so much as I've been wearing it throughout the day, as I look in the mirror, especially with taking pictures. I absolutely love the way this looks. It really does kind of give you that wet eye look, but when you take pictures, it just looks like it's glitter and it's beautiful. It's different from any other like top coat or eyeshadow that I have tried. So I really do like it. I would repurchase this product. I highly recommend it. And if anything, I kind of wish I had gotten like all the colors. And with that said, I have liked everything that I've tried from the Holidate collection. The other two products I'm waiting on is the lip liner and the face palette, so I'll probably have to make a separate video on that. I think the only thing I probably wouldn't pick up are the liquid lipsticks. They're not as comfortable, very difficult to work with, and honestly I feel like you can find a product like that from maybe NYX or even maybe ColourPop. I don't know if ColourPop sells liquid lipsticks, but yeah, I don't feel like I need to necessarily get that one. But the liquid lipstick with the gloss, I feel like is different, and all this other stuff on my face is very different. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family who would also be interested in seeing this video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos like this, because I'm always here reviewing new makeup. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in another video, and goodbye.